Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in and everything. Welcome. Good morning to everyone. Another what we will actually be doing today is we will actually be going. I say that I would actually be doing this on my, yesterday and making a YouTube video out of it, which I am doing that right now. But we are going to go over the Point Hope and the Eventide uh, update. And I think so. Let's go ahead and get into this. This may take a little bit, so bear with me. Okay, welcome back. We've got an update for you. Due to the size of this map, we have given it the version number of V1.10 point. Okay, alright, that's nice, okay. Even though the roadmap originally planned different content for that version number, the following updates planned in the roadmap will instead have increased version numbers, but the content and order of the updates remain the same. Okay, alright, so basically we switched some numbers around. Nice, okay, alright. Point Hope. Point Hope was recently refurbished by a young family seeking something unique to call home. You'll be welcomed by a modern extension complete with hallway, closets, and downstairs bathroom before entering into the lighthouse main living room. Decorated with nautical knickknacks, you'll be faced with spiral staircases and round rooms, a first for ghost hunters. Yeah, true. This new location features 10 floors, 12 rooms, and a unique layout which will challenge players in new ways. You'll have to use different techniques for some of those pesky ghost abilities while playing on lower evidence game modes. Okay, alright, unlocks it level 15. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, that sounds all fine and good. Okay, alright, now we get, and so many people have been showcasing the new Point Hope Lighthouse and people loving it. So, I mean, the devs kind of went all out on this. And, so we gotta give credit where credit's due here. Okay, progression. Okay, hang on, I do have to give me something to drink. Coffee. Can't live without it. Progression. Alright, several progression and equipment items have been adjusted based on community feedback. Okay, alright, now, the thing is the community basically that means Insum and some content creators that we don't like something, and that's who they listen to. Okay, that's pretty much it. And that's quote unquote the community feedback. That Anyway, player leveling and rewards. Required XP to level from 1 to 100 has been reduced by around 10%, making leveling faster. Okay, that's pretty good because, I mean, grinding the levels is starting to get a little tedious for me. So it's, I don't want to just get stuck on Maplewood Camp Woodwind, sorry, wrong campsite. Camp Woodwind, for a couple months trying to grind my ass to level to proceed 20. Okay, I mean, I'll probably still have to be. In fact, it'll probably take me like a year to get there at my pace, but that's fine, But the point is, I don't want to have to constantly go in a grind. I want to be able to go in and do regular ghost investigations and have it feel more satisfactory. That I got the ghost right. I got the perfect investigation. Look how far up how close of a level I got. And blah blah blah. I mean, it's one of those feels. I want that to feel good again. Because now it just seems tedious. I go in and I literally do a perfect investigation, watch that bar go up a tick, and that's it. And it's like, oh, God, it's going to take me forever to get to level 99. Damn it, So, I mean, it's just not as satisfactory as it was, But, anyway, I digress. Which I probably will do a lot in this video. Okay, alright. Players can now level up to 9,999 for each prestige. Why? Okay, just why? Alright, so. Anyway, we will just not even worry about it, that we'll just not even worry about it. because I've never tried to max out my level. Okay, the required experience you need to level up between 999 and 9,999 will increase every level. Okay, alright, bye, I don't care. I mean, I imagine there's probably some person out there who's one of those people that, oh, I have to be prestige 20 at the highest level, and then only then it would be considered perfection. And probably still doesn't know anything about the ghost. So, anyway, yeah. Sunny Meadows Restricted is now categorized as a medium location. Okay, okay, all right, that's a pretty large medium location, but hey, it's something. And that is fine. I mean, it will. I mean, their classification of medium larges and stuff like that have never been an issue for me. I've, in fact, it took me almost a full year to realize that there's a difference between Tanglewood and high school. On experience wise, it took me a full year. And I was like, oh. So, because Tanglewood's a small map, I'm not getting as much experience as I would from high school. And, stuff like that, and it was explained to me, yeah, pretty much, yeah, and I went in, and I got 5 more experience from the high school. That was it. And I got purpose investigation. So, it's like, oh, wow, I'm glad I did that, and I got such a huge boost there, so... I think I'll stick to small maps, thank you. So there you go. That's the difference between the size of the maps. Okay, so all right. I don't see the devs fixing that anytime soon. But that's just personal preference. But anyway, increase rewards for correctly identifying the ghosts on medium and large locations. Medium from 125 to 150, which that translates to experience. Also, large from 150 to 200 translates to experience. Okay. Still not really worth it. Okay? But anyway, moving on. Dots. Tier 1's light range has been increased. Okay, alright, so on a weekly challenge, we will actually be testing that out. I'm not getting rid of my Tier 3 just to test it out. Tier 3 scanning effect can now be paused by interacting with it while it's rotating. Yes, and I've been using that quite a bit. EMF. The Tier 1 Xeno will no longer flicker. Okay, past 5 value during events and hunts to stop confusion with evidence. Okay, that is really nice. Actually putting a soft lock on that needle type thing. To sit there and go, okay, all right, you can't go past this. That way people don't get confused, especially newer players. That is very advantageous. So when you get EMF 5 on Tier 1 now, you're going to get EMF 5. In fact, honestly, I think that would, in fact, that little adjustment right there may actually buff the Tier 1. I mean, yeah, it may go wild and not be very accurate, but, it's one of those deals. You can still tell 2, 3, and 4, pretty easily with it. So, that little bit of, okay, it's not going into 5 now, unless it is an EMF 5. Hell yeah, that might actually buff the Tier 1. More people might actually be using it. Yeah, another thing. Hell, I may even try it out. The Tier 3 EMF fighting now plays unique sound. Yes, and I have heard it, and it is wonderful that it actually has a whole unique sound by itself, as long as you're close enough to hear it. Yeah, that is great. Okay, Firelight. Increase the visible light intensity and range for both the Tier 1 and Tier 2. Okay, alright, and the Tier 2 that I have, well, I did level up enough so I got some lanterns now, but anyway, the Tier 2s I did test it out, and yes, there is a light increase, but it's not by much. So, I mean, it's obviously not going to be like this huge thing. It's a candle, so, but yes, that wonderful, just that little bit of light increase now makes it look much more like a real candle to me. So that's something very important. I really love it for the immersion aspect. And I imagine there's other people out there who appreciate it also for the immersion. Okay, Tier 1 duration increased from 3 minutes to 5 minutes. I am still just waking up. Tier 2 duration increased from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Okay, firelights and lighters will now be extinguished accurately in heavy rain. For example, they will no longer be extinguished under house porches and inside small tents, where they shouldn't be. Okay, all right, that's the thing, is they shouldn't be extinguished inside of a structure, no matter what it is. And that is fine. Okay, all right. So a headgear, uh, customized, a customizable keybind has been added to the controls phase for turning on and off the headgear. Yes, yes, and I've already rebound that sucker right back to where it was because that's where I'm used to it. Okay, for most people it will be T or something like that. You know, me, I just literally put it right back on my F, bound it straight to my flashlight button, which is the F key for me. You know, so it's back where it's supposed to be. I don't have to worry about it. I just hold it to turn the headgear on and off, and I just tap it to turn my flashlight on and off. I mean, there's not that much of a difference, okay? So, you know, but for those other individuals who couldn't grasp the concept of it or something, you know, that's good that they have their own separate key. They can actually bind that to any key they actually need, and that's really cool. Okay, moving on. Turning headgear uh, 1 on and off will now play different sounds to help know which stage equipment is in. Okay, alright. I don't use Tier 1, but so I don't know anybody who does on a regular, so, you know. But that's the thing, is it's good to have it. It's good to have stuff like that. While within range of a ghost event or hunting ghost, Tier 3 will now have visual interference. Okay, fine. All tiers will now play a new sound. Oh, okay. I haven't been wearing, I haven't been paying attention to my headgear sound, so, it may be playing a sound, I just didn't notice it. So, maybe that's the high squeaky staticky thing that plays. Maybe. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, I do like it. Okay, and the parabolic microphone, the most OP weapon in the game. Okay, no, not really. It was, you know, it had some jank to it, and I loved it. I love it. It's parabolic. A one's red light will now flicker when a sound is detected. Okay, I didn't know that was needed, but okay, all right, that's cool. I like it. Tier 3 can now receive sounds one floor above or one floor below the player using it. The new UI to show which floor the sound is coming from. Okay, alright. That's cool. Alright. They shouldn't have taken that out of the game in the first place. Because before the equipment update, when we got all the tier equipment and stuff like that, the parabolics, you could actually do that already on the old parabolic. You could actually, walk into Willow. And in fact, I think I have an old video on it where I walk into Willow and literally face it towards the basement. I was standing in the living room. I faced it towards the basement and got my Ghost Whisper. So, and I didn't even have to go to the basement. So that used to be a thing. And they took it away from us. So. But that's okay, it's back now in a limited capacity. Because the old Paramite I don't think it actually had a range to it. So, demonstrated on Sunny Meadows when I tried the Apocalypse Challenge on Times 24 back in those days. And I literally stood out next to the chapel and it was underneath, down there by the nurse's office on the bottom floor. But I was right there at the entrance, basically. And I literally faced the parabolic towards the morgue, and I could hear the flies from the morgue standing all that distance. So it was like, yeah, this thing has no range. And yeah, it didn't. It had no range. It was great. But, they're trying to make it more realistic, and I get that. I think it's cool. Okay, but anyway, back on track. You now have to hold parabolic microphones to turn them on or off. Basically, now that's I've never had an issue with that because when I turn the parabolic on, I'm holding it in my hand and then I cycle, and then if I need to shut it off, I just throw it down. There we go. It's not in my hands, it's off. Okay? unless you're dealing with the right, then I'll actually cut it off and then throw it down. But anyway. But anyway, that's just my personal thing, okay? I mean, I imagine there are other people who like to turn off. But anyway, thermometer. Okay, all right. Here comes the hot topics and controversy. Thermometer. Holding down to use but holding down the use button while holding the thermometer 2 or 3 will now continuously update instead of having to restart after each reading. Okay, all right. That does exactly what it says it does. You just hold your button down, keep holding it, and walk around, and you'll see your numbers automatically changing. It's actually, the tier 3 is actually very accurate. You know, it's actually really cool. You know, they couldn't have taken that out of the game at all either. But that's just my opinion. Okay, tier 1 now has randomization to make it consistent with the other tiers. Okay, and that's the nerf. Okay, right there. That's for the tier 1 zombos out there that, you know, oh, I have to have my tier 1 because it's still better. And they, you know, they're going to notice it fluctuating up and down and stuff. It's not going to give the actual dead-on accurate reading. It's going to fluctuate a little bit. But the thing is, you still use the tier 1 to walk around, find the room, and throw it down and wait to get freezing. That's they really haven't nerfed it that much. I mean, just a slight tweak to it is all it is. It's nothing. It's not enough to make me sit and go, oh, I'll never use tier 1 again. You know, it's not that bad. So okay, all right. So anyway, tier 3 hold time has been reduced to 2.5 from 3 seconds. Okay, so 0.5 seconds. Not a big deal. I did never notice it, so I mean, I just knew it took way too long before. It probably takes way too long now, but that's okay. You know, I'll deal with it. Tier 3 randomization has been reduced to make it more accurate, and yes, it is accurate within like just a couple of degrees. Okay, so I mean, it's not doing that much of a fluctuation. In fact, you know. Yeah, I think it's the most accurate thermometer we've had so far. But anyway, tripods and video cameras. Ghost will now throw video cameras more consistently. Great, yeah, because that's what we need. Is, you know, our cameras being thrown around. Okay, tripod 1 knockdown chance increased from 20 to 30%, and the tripod 2 has been increased from 10 to 20%. Okay, alright, that's great. And you notice that they didn't include the tripod 3 because it's not supposed to be able to be knocked over so heavy. Okay, so there we go with that. Okay, alright, this little change, I'm glad they included it without, you know, in the patch notes and everything, but, you know, really do we need it? No, not really. But, you know, I mean, it's one of those nice to have again. You know, it's an immersion thing, right? You know, and that's cool. Okay, sanity medication. Tier 1 restoration time has decreased from 20 to 20 seconds from 30 seconds. That's okay, all right. 10-second difference there. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm liking it. Tier 2 restoration time has decreased from 10 seconds to 20 seconds. You know, from 20 seconds. But yeah, okay, tier 2 was when I was like, oh man, it's kind of taking a little while for my sanity to come back, but not enough to stop me from using it and hating it, okay? I mean, sanity medicine. You know, so, okay, alright, so there we go. Tier 3 will now instantly refill your thing. Now, this is the old way it used to be. Was you used to you'd be at 0% sanity, and you would take a pill, and it would instantly refill you to the required amount and everything. So, okay? Alright, so they brought the instant refill, but they made sure it was only to tier 3 only. And the sprint endurance, in addition to keeping it full for 10 seconds. Okay, the thing is I don't care about the endurance thing. I mean, all it is an annoying heartbeat to me. You know, I've never actually had to use it in any situation, so it's like, okay, all right. Once again, you know, nice to have. I don't think I use it. But anyway, mouse and mute buttons have been added to each sound sensor truck UI. Okay, Yeah, if you look at the sound system board, which I don't even know why it's in the truck, it shouldn't even be that big. But the thing is, you know, um, you look at the board and you'll notice there's the little angled arrows, and then next to it will be a speaker with a mute that you can mute. You know, okay, fine. Okay, I imagine it's because there's been complaints from certain people. Oh God, once you place the sound system, you just gotta listen to it all the time. And everything. And what they're actually listening to is their teammates walking around the sound systems and throwing objects at, trolling them and stuff. Being annoying, basically. So yeah, it's one of those zills. Unfortunately, there are people like that. Spirit box, small environmental lights such as lamps must now also be turned off to receive a response. I don't. I really try not to get new Spirit box or anything like that, and it's not because of the fact I'm afraid of the dark. It's just one of those deals, and I never turn on every single light in the room anyway. I just go in there, flick a light switch, and that's all I do. Because that's all it's needed. So flicking the light switch off to get a Spirit box response when it's absolutely needed. Yeah, I don't see the issue here. But apparently now you have to have all the lights off, and that's perfectly fine. You now must hold the Spirit box to use it with a text-based voice recognition. Okay, who is not holding it and using the text voice recognition? That sounds like someone's modded or hacked the game to me. Considering when I have my stuff converted to text to speech, and that Spirit box is in my hand. It's it's not on the ground or anything like that. So it's literally, I have no clue. Anyway, the tier 1 UV lights, the tier 1 and 2 have been swapped. Of course, we knew that one was going to happen because the tier 2, the glow stick is just a hell of a lot better than that little rinky-dink tier, the OG UV light, as I call it. It's a novelty light, really. Okay, now we're moving on to optimization. Now, the thing is this is very, very long, so this is going to take a bit. Okay, so we've drastically improved the performance of several areas of the game, which will result in fewer stutters, higher frame per second, and quicker loading time, especially on low-end machines. The number of fixes and optimizations would be too many to list, but the following have received the biggest adjustments. Okay, all right, I'll get back to low-end machines here in a minute. Photos and video cameras, shadows, weather and sky effects, UI, physics, audio, reflections, textures, and shaders are now streamed to the GPU to significantly reduce VRAM and RAM usage. Tent doors cloth system has been completely overhauled to increase performance. Okay, there we go. All right, now all that. Okay, all right. Thing is, in case you don't know, Ben Lavender, who is a lead developer of the game, he deliberately refuses to upgrade his machine, so it becomes outdated, an older machine, the whole 9 yards, and he keeps playing fast on that machine. In fact, that's his streaming machine also. So it does do a lot of stuttering. I mean, you get to see this stuff on his stream when he's streaming, So, and they deliberately do this so they find out where they need to optimize things. And that is what's going on with the game right now, is they're trying to optimize it to the best of their abilities, because his machine is the exact same, mind you, it's the exact same specs as a PS5 and an Xbox right now. So that's why they're doing this. This is all relating to that wonderful, wonderful console release. Okay, so there we go. And yes, Ben Lavender has explained that's exactly why he refuses to update his machine right at the moment. It's because, it's all about that console, and he's willing to do that to himself. Okay, but anyway, training. Lower the temperature of training to make the freezing temperature section much faster to progress. Okay, I didn't have an issue Reduce the amount of equipment to one in each room. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, because I mean, you get in there, you see four of everything, and you're like, oh yeah, I need to play with everything, so it can take a while. You don't have to get EMF 5 to get past the EMF 5 room. I didn't even, I think when I did the training, I don't even think I got EMF. I think I just walked in, turned one on, threw it down, and walked through the door. So now that they have actually require you to have EMF 5, that's okay. Props will now get thrown more frequently in the EMF room. See, now that's the thing. It's okay, all right, that's pretty cool. So they annoy players, and then they sit there and go, here, we've all automatically had this fixed right here. The solution that's right here for you. So here you go. Replace the glow stick with the UV torch as per the tier changes above. Right, so now it's the UV torch, the small UV torch, as we could call it. Okay? But yeah, anyway, so no longer will you be using the glow sticks in training. Okay, alright, so it's because it's tier 1. It's now the tier 2, I mean. In the Ghost Orb section, players will now need to be more accurate with a video camera to avoid accidentally completing the objective without seeing the Ghost Orb. That was something that happened to me also, was I went in there and I was like, I've been playing the game for a long time. I just did the new training to, make a video out of it and everything, and it was one of those deals. I was like, I went in and I didn't see ghost orbs at all, and I looked everywhere because I've been playing the game for a while. I know what a ghost orb looks like, so it's like, wait a minute, where's the ghost orbs? But for some reason it still unlocked the door. Apparently there was one, I just didn't see it myself, but it registered. So there we go. Okay, now the new stuff. New ID card badges can now be unlocked, which of course we all about ID badges. Okay, Lighthouse Keeper. Correctly identify the ghost on point hope 50 times with a reward multiplier above 0. Basically, as long as you're not doing friendly ghosts, you're good. Okay? The Apocalypse Bronze. Correctly identify the ghost. Takes a ghost photo and complete all objectives on Sunny Meadows with a difficulty multiplier of 6 or higher. Okay? Alright, so that's the Apocalypse Bronze. You get the silver at 10, and the Apocalypse Gold, of course, is the times 15 multiplier. That's the one, I would recommend, because you do the gold, and you get all the other two also. Okay, so. And yes, special note here, if you have already completed any of the Apocalypse challenges, you will need to complete a single game of any kind to receive your new ID card reward. Okay, so basically just go into Tangle, do a ghost investigation, and when you get done with that, you'll get your back. Especially if you have all three of your trophies. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Okay, I'm glad they added the Apocalypse back. Okay, and the Lighthouse Keeper back. Okay, unlocking a new reward that is not tied to leveling up will now show a pop-up on the mission summary screen. So no longer will people sit there and go, hey, I thought I got a new badge and stuff for doing this or whatever. And someone else sits there, oh yeah, it just didn't pop up. It never pops up for anybody. You got to go into your badge here and it'll be over here and stuff. Okay, all right, so it's one of those deals. Now that it pops up, it's a great way to sit there and go, hey, yeah, you did something, complete your badge. Here's the badge. Go get it. Ghost Writing Books can now play new sounds when closed. Yes, that's nice. Yeah, I was. Yeah, the old which was standard stock audio. So added Kate and Catherine to possible Ghost first names. Okay, all right. Yes, we've been. The game was just absolutely unplayable without Kate and Catherine in there. I just couldn't bring myself to keep playing the game any longer unless there was Kate and Catherine in there. Who cares? Okay, right? I mean, just say some ghost names were added. That's perfectly fine. I imagine this actually has to do with employee stuff. Yeah, I imagine that there's Kate or a Catherine who's been hired as an employee for Kinetic, and they were like, Of course, being a employee for Kinetic, they get their name in the game automatically. So, yeah, why not? You know, yeah, it's one of those deals. I understand it. I get it. You gotta give your stats some love, right? Ghost can now leave single fingerprints on all small lamps and TV remotes in all locations. So, I have yet to see this, but I'm hoping to see it. You know, um, there was actually a time in the game when all they would do is leave fingerprints on doors and light switches, and that was it. So, having, expanding the range of their fingerprints is good. I love it. It's more immersive. Okay? Changes. Equipment. You can no longer swap inventory slots while taking a photo. I never tried it, never cared to try or anything like that, so, there we go. Alright. Remove flashlights from hide and seek extreme as they were disabled from the settings. Okay, great. So you just removed them. Great. Okay, alright. Deja Vu Weekly now has the UV Tier 1 instead of the Tier 2 to keep it a flashlight. Okay, right. That's perfectly fine. If it's supposed to be Tier 1 equipment, it's supposed to be Tier 1 equipment. Glow in the Dark Weekly now has Tier 2 instead of Tier 1 to keep it a glow stick. Okay, alright. Because it's called Glow in the Dark, you need something that glows, so. Yeah, and if you only have one item in the game that actually glows like that, yeah, you definitely need it in your challenge, okay? Asking your Ouija board, phone location questions will now drain 20% sanity, down from 50%. Yeah, see, this right here is kind of a myth and lie, I guess, because I have done this where I have sometimes had it drain 50, sometimes I've had where's the bone question actually flat out just drain 100% sanity, along with where is the ghost. They are just absolutely, they were so broke. But now it being down from 50, maybe it'll be something like, a range from, 20 to 60% maybe, or some shit like that, instead of being 50 to 100, that's nice, Okay, due to the bone rewards not being included in the reward multiplier. Okay, yeah, the bone's never been part of the multiplier, so at least I don't remember it being part of the multiplier. It might have been, but that was okay. Lighting the summoning circle candle will now instantly end the setup phase. Okay, and that's the thing is I don't know who would be doing this, especially I understand tier new players when they come in on amateur because that's the only difficulty you have. You get the summoning circle, you play enough, you get that lighting, and you're like, ooh, I can finally light a candle. So the first thing they want to do is run in and light a candle. The moment they touch that summoning circle or any cursed object, yes, that timer could just go away, and the ghost can be like, okay, all right, now I can hunt you. So forth, so on. So it's one of those. Yeah, that. So the whole the playing with cursed object now instantly ends up ending the setup phase could be a thing. Okay, so there we go. Okay. All right. Hang on. I gotta get me a drink of coffee here. Turn around here. Okay. All right. Now. Ghost. Non-ghost writing ghost now close the book after 30. Here's the kicker is as we've seen in certain streamers stream the Bearded Barons in fact that the ghost actually close the book and then threw it. So it's actually a thing. Okay, this is actually a thing. Okay, ghosts can no longer interact with already knocked down paintings. Okay, all right. I understand why this is a thing, is because I have myself, I've seen the ghost knock down a painting and then throw that painting. Which would cause it sometimes to clip through the map. Or do other weird stuff. So, I can understand why they tried to fix that. Or they did fix that, hopefully. Cage can no longer blow out fire sources or write in ghostwriting books if there is any player in the room to keep their strengths consistent. Okay, that's a buff. I ain't gonna lie, I consider that a buff because it makes Cades that much harder to identify. A lot of people are like, "Oh, that'll make it so easy," and it's like, no, no. You need to understand that now it's on par with the Goryo. The Goryo, when you're in its room, doesn't like to do anything. It doesn't like to throw objects or anything. It won't give you, well, I mean, it likes to throw objects, but it won't give you any evidence while you're in its room. Now the Cades are getting on par with that, so it's going to be harder to tell a Cade from a Goryo. Way to go, Devs. That's nice. Okay? I like it. It's a buff. It'll make it challenging. Even more challenging. And I like it. Improve the Ghost's ability to interact with the closed doors. Okay, alright. That's something that's been needed because of the fact that a lot of the ghosts have here recently, up until this update, have actually gotten to where they, even if that's the only object near them, they refuse to touch the doors. They would rather, and you can actually stand in a room and not have anything happen. You think, oh, and it really messes with you and it makes you not want to play the game. Because of the fact that the ghost is just not doing anything. Well, now they've got it to where, okay, at least it's touching the door. So now okay, alright, can I get fingies? Can I hear that double door touch from the Yuri? So forth, so on. All these nice little things. So, yeah, that's a good thing. Improve Banshee AI targeting when they stalk a player. I didn't even know that needed to be buffed, but okay. That's cool, Alright, I'm good. I wish to see the ghost will now limit your vision after the ghost event instead of before, to allow you to see the ghost. See, yeah, that's something that's been, ever since the Monkey Paw came out, that right there has really been begged by a lot of content creators and players. So it's one of those hills that, yes, this one needed to happen. Because a lot of people use I wish to see the ghost to get that ghost photo. And, because it may be required. In fact, I do think that should be a permanent requirement. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyway, thing is they, so it's one of those deals that they would sit there and they would ask to see the ghost, and then their picture would go black immediately, and they would miss the ghost photo. So this was definitely needed to help get that ghost photo. Increase the sanity drain on one of the ghost events to match the other events. Okay, alright. One of the events, apparently it actually would event and you wouldn't lose any sanity whatsoever. So I don't know which one it is because I don't care. I treat every ghost event the same, so yeah. Alright. So environment. Now, see, and like I said, this is long. We've not even gotten down to, to the fixes yet. Okay, which is a long list of its own. Okay, but we are getting there. Okay, all right. So just bear with me. Okay, all right. So let's. Okay, all right. Environment, paranormal paparazzi, and hide and seek hide. Weekly challenges now take place in Point Hope. So immediately, the moment it came out, they were like, hey, we already got these challenges ready to go for Point Hope. Okay? So you now will be forced to go to Point Hope for these 2 weekly challenges, which is awesome. I love it. It's automatically in the rotation now. Drastically improved the sunrise visuals. And oh my god, have they. Oh, it's beautiful. I think sunrise is now my favorite weather. Because of the fact I love seeing the maps. I mean, not just the interior, it's the exterior. When you're walking, I actually like to be able to stop for a moment, spin around, and actually seeing the neighborhoods, the woods, all of it. I've been, I didn't even know I needed it. But now I've realized, they converted me to a sunriser. Oh my god, I used to be a clear weather, middle of the night person. If it wasn't clear weather, okay, fine, but man, clear weather was my favorite in the middle of the night. Because of bright moonlight. Oh, it's just glorious, right? But now sunrise, it's just like, oh yeah, clear weather, get the hell out of here. You know, it's sunrise, baby. You can actually see. You know, I'm giving you a light. Drastically, oh, I already read that. Turning on several light switches in the room, but not all, will now drain sanity at a reduced rate instead of the full sanity drain speed. Okay, all right. That's okay. All right. That sounds like they're trying to go back to the original sanity drain light thing that they had. It would actually calculate how close you were to the light source, how far you were to the dark, and all this stuff. And it was just huge math problems. It was so unoptimized. It was horrible. Another thing, and the thing is, it's one of those now they're kind of inching back towards that. And honestly, I don't, unless they found a way to optimize it even more or something, I would just leave the sandy thing alone at the moment. You can always tweak it later, guys. But, I mean, hey, we could try it, and if people don't like it, that's fine. I have not noticed any difference on anything, so the only map that I know that's actually currently bugged on the Sandy is Point Hope, and that's to be expected because it's a new map. It's one I bugged because it's like doing a 500 times drain speed on players. When you go into Point Hope, it doesn't matter if you turn on lights, off lights. You're just chewing. It's just chewing through your Sandy. Okay, so expect, and that may be deliberate. They may actually be making it deliberately like that, so people can actually find out all the interactions, events, hunts, all that stuff. So, it's definitely one of those deals, okay? Because, I mean, right now, if you want to explore Point Hope, what you do is you just go to your custom settings, turn on the friendly ghost, and go explore. That way you don't have to worry about dying or anything like that. But if you're there to investigate, turn off friendly ghosts and go investigate. Okay, so anyway, that's just my hot take on that. Props that don't move when hit with another prop will no longer play an additional impact zone. Nice. Basically, it's like, okay, all right, you don't exist. Because you can't, you don't have a hitbox. Adjusted all weather distant fog color for better blending with the horizon. Yes. Okay, alright, and here is the thing about this, okay? You would think, okay, adjusted all weather's distant fog color for better blending with the horizon. Okay, alright. All weathers. Okay, alright, so this means, that in certain situations, you can actually see, like clear night, I think sunrise on certain maps actually gives you a slight fog out in the distance. And then, of course, fog itself actually, the fog itself is actually altered a little bit. It's actually brighter. It looks like it's, but it actually looks good. But the thing is, the real impact of this right here, because it says all weathers, in distant fog. Okay, what they really mean by this is that when you die now, there's no fog. There's no fog. And I literally got confused that I was alive because of how they changed this. So, it's like, oh, I'm still dead. Damn. So anyway, okay, all right. So, and here's another thing, is they've already removed Point Hope's teasers from all maps and lobbies. Okay, alright, so, the moment Point Hope came out, you no longer need the teaser for it, because now it's out. Alright, and thing is I actually ran across the stream where someone was actually trying to show an absolute newbie about the teasers yesterday. And it was like, no, they removed that because they did not read the patch notes. So, it's out. They no longer need teasers. And now they can use that for the teasers for the next map. If they're doing a next map. We don't know. Optimize access across all maps. Okay, that's good. See, more optimization for that console, right? Lower resolution for light cookies. I don't know what that is. Black light shapes, etc. Oh, okay, there we go. but increased resolution for skylight shadows. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, so basically we did a slight tweak to lighting. That's all they have to do. That's all they have to say. Okay, but you know. Move the green bowl in Edgefield living room to help with the lamp interaction on and new fingerprints. Yeah. Devs, you move the bowl to where when the music box spawns, it spawns inside of that bowl, and it bugs me. Please fix that. You know, move the bowl back, please, or get rid of it completely. That'd be great. Yeah. Put a book there. It said. Yep. I don't know if I have OCD or something. I mean, this bugs the heck out of me. All right. Anyway, the Tanglewood utility room door can now be closed correctly by the ghost. Okay, this was something I started wondering about because the utility door in Tanglewood was the ghost seemed not to touch one of those doors at all. And if it did, you would hear the door touch, but the door would not move at all. So I was wondering if there was a bug or something. So now I know that, yeah, it was a bug and they fixed it, okay? So that's really cool. Medium tint windows now have correct collision on both sides. Okay, alright. I didn't know that was an issue, but okay. Maybe someone was actually using it to, glitch or something. I don't know. Okay, audio. Alright, adjusted audio effects to help identify if sounds are above or below you. Okay, alright, and that's actually very important to the game because the game is based off of sound. There's a lot of sounds you need to pay attention to. So sounds that are 1 floor above are low bass, boosted, and muffled. Okay, nice. Sounds that are 1 floor below will now be more muffled and quiet. Okay. So, with my hearing deficiency, I may not hear anything below me then, in the basements. Sounds that are 2 floors above you or below will have more extreme effects and volume reduction. So, in other words, I will not be able to hear these. Okay, so, there we go. So, that makes it just like it is now. I can't hear them anyway. So, alright. Alright, the heartbeat sound will no longer be altered by reverb or other audio effects. Okay, alright. I did not notice any reverb ever with that. It's just an annoying effect. That at one point was just there. I don't know when they added it, but as far as I know, I don't think it used to be in the game. It might have been. It might have been in the game since the beginning. I just never paid attention to it. Maybe it was softer back then, or something. But anyway. Audio levels for the ambient room tone and a Ouija board have been remastered to bring them in line with other sounds. Morning, I'm in Old Cat. Okay, alright, yeah, that's fine. Reduce the volume of the writing sound for Ghost Writing Books 3. Okay, alright, that's really nice and everything. So, because the writing book. Well, the Tier 3 writing book, shouldn't be very loud, but, it is the best book, But I understand why they did it is because of the fact that, you could be across the map and you could hear it writing in the Tier 3 book. And it was just kind of unrealistic. So, yeah, I understand why they did it. I mean, if you're just walking out of the room and hearing it, that's fine. But when you're across Sunny Meadows, you can hear it. There you go, something wrong there. Okay, UI difficulty, money, and prestige level up. Pop-ups have received new images, and yes, I've noticed these new images. I love them. CJ and the other artists are working hard on this, and I love it. Improved color accuracy of several UI components. Okay, all right. Don't know what they are. I probably won't even notice them, actually. Increase the width of the scroll bars on the shop to make it easier for VR players. Okay, this is the first time VR has been mentioned. So you see how far we had to get to, And mind you, this game used to be built specifically for VR in mind. Thing is that VR is just kind of going the wayside, but that's okay. But the scroll bars being made wider, okay, alright, that's cool. That'll help VR players. I like it. Several ID card titles have been renamed in short items. Okay, I did not know that, because the title, is not that big of a deal. So it's one of those deals, okay? I change interactive amount to activity level and custom settings to better reflect what it does. Right. So they just renamed it, is all they did. And that's okay. Just a simple rename. Fixes, player. Player movement will no longer be affected by held equipment. In other words, Tier 3 smudges and tripods and stuff will no longer push you around, okay? Alright, that's what that means. Stamina recovery will correctly now start even if you are still holding down the sprint button but not moving. Yeah, that used to be a bug. Yeah, and it was kind of an annoying one, but that was okay. I just learned not to touch my run key unless I needed it. Okay, there is no longer a visual glitch when rapidly equipping and unequipping the headgear as one of the player models. Okay, all right. I must not play that model, so it didn't affect me at all. So, okay, you can now change your sprint mode while in-game in VR. Okay, that's nice for VR players again. Fix several areas where VR teleport movement could not teleport to. Okay, all right. VR players could not be teleporting. So I think they need to remove that. Changing your sprint mode to hold from toggle on PC while sprinting is toggled on will no longer keep you sprinting without pressing the sprint button. Okay, nice. Remove sprinting FOV increase due to graphical issues. Okay, alright, so basically what that means, and I need to test it here in a little bit, is when I hit my run button, the field of view would actually change, and it would zoom in a little bit. So I hope they should, honestly I hope they should that out, because it was actually kind of cool. Okay, ghost. Hanging paintings thrown by the ghost will no longer fall through the floor. Nice, so floor has collision now. The ghost and bone can no longer get stuck in several locations. Nice, okay. Yuri can now use their ability on doors that are open at the start of the game. That's a game changer right there, because the fact is, the Yuri, so now you can actually walk into a map with open doors, and you can still hear the Yuri ability. It used to be a thing that it used to do that, and then for some reason it just stopped doing it, and it made the Yuri so much more difficult to identify. Demon and Banshee attempting to use their ability, but failing will no longer add the abilities use stat. Okay, I'm not a stat guy, so that doesn't bother me. But it's nice that they fixed it. Ghost will no longer keep throwing the same object over and over and over again, and will instead choose more varied items within its interaction range. Okay, that's okay, nice. Hide and Seek Extreme now correctly has 3 evidence instead of only 2. Okay, good, they fixed it. At least they say they fixed it. Can't wait to get back on it then. Ghost Event player detection will no longer include dead players if they didn't move after dying. Okay, alright. Yeah, I've never seen... I solo, so it's one of those deals that... Ghost Event after I died, is... a real rarity, so there we go. Alright. Equipment. Motion sensor 2 of the detecting sounds can now be heard consistently. Okay. Parabolic microphone 2 now displays the correct volume rates. You can no longer get readings on the parabolic microphone and when in the truck. That was a thing. Yeah, I used that a couple times. DOTS 1 and UV light 2, the light will no longer stop emitting when placed in some areas. Yes. As I demonstrated yesterday on Edgefield when I threw the glow stick on the floor and it stayed glowing. It didn't turn into a purple line, which was nice. Okay. Changing the sound sensor size in the truck now only changes the area of effects UI, user interface, instead of the equipment's UI. Okay? So, in other words, this to me right here sounds like, okay, it looks bigger, but it's not actually bigger. Okay, that's what that means to me. The parabolic microphone will no longer pick up sounds when in the truck. You stated that up here. Okay. Oh no, you can't get readings from the truck. You can't get sounds either. Okay, nice. EMF Reader 1 will now point the needle closer to the EMF value instead of including the EMF values above and below it. So the randomization of the Tier 1 EMF reader is lessened. So it's not so just wobbling all over the place. Okay? You can no longer take multiple photos of the same EMF interaction by using your inventory to refresh the EMF spot. Okay, alright, and I understand what they're saying here is basically like if a ghost touches a cup or throws a cup and you run over, you take a picture of it, then at that point you can switch to empty slot, pick the cup up, throw it back down, take another picture. People used to actually do that, and it was so annoying that they would do it. You know, of course, listen to someone who takes night salt photos. So, alright. Anyway, Headgear 2 will no longer be detected by the ghost when on if flashlights are disabled in custom settings. Yeah, because flashlights and stuff will not work, so that means it doesn't work, so ghost can never detect it. An active parabolic microphone will no longer muffle your audio when picked up while holding another item. In other words, as long as it's not in your hand, it won't muffle anything. So, alright. All sound sensitive tiers and Firelight Tier 2 are now more stable when placed in VR. Okay, alright, that's a VR thing. You can no longer light other people's incense by physically moving a fire source into it. So they fix that. So, if you are playing with other players, the other player cannot deliberately walk up and light your smoke stick now. That's cool. Hopefully they've actually got it fixed really this time. VR players can now consistently place a video camera on a tripod while stuck to the truck wall. Okay, that's for VR players. The Ouija board will no longer break when saying goodbye with zero sandy. That's good. I like it. Crucifix 3 will now be fully used for all players after it prevents the cursed time. Yeah, that was a glitch. That it would, some players would see it used and some players wouldn't. Yeah, which is really weird. Okay. Extinguished matches will no longer light other objects. Never had that issue. You no longer need to swap hands between each tarot card draw in VR. Okay. Grabbing, swapping props or equipment in VR will no longer set the wrong hand position and rotation. Okay. Igniters can no longer be used if another player's fully used up the fuel in theirs. Okay, alright. That's cool. Okay. Tripod 3 placement highlight is now visible when first placed. Okay. UI for text voice recognition will no longer get stuck if another player grabs the Ouija board while you are using it. That's good. All motion and sound sensor map icons are now accurately sized on all maps. Cool, okay. It's basically a lot of visual changes here. Okay. Environment. The player and ghost will now correctly be detected when moving between different rooms and floors. This will make evidence gathering much more consistent. Okay? Okay, alright, so now, okay, alright, that's interesting. Sunny Meadows reverb sound effect will no longer turn off while moving around in certain rooms. Nice. Okay, Mabel Lodge's cabin window fingerprints will be visible again. Okay, that's the thing. That's the reason I don't play Maple Lodge. If it's in the lodge, I never got fingerprints off a window ever, even though I could hear it touching it. So I mean, that was one of the reasons I never played it. I just hated it. I still hate it. But anyway, remove several locations where the ghost could get out of bounds in Sunny Meadows. Nice, okay. Maybe stop the player from doing that. Remove the spot where the ghost could get stuck behind the generator in Camp Woodland. Okay, yeah. I think that's what's happened a few times when I grind. The camping chair next to the lover's bench on Woodwind is no longer white. Okay, so they did a color change. Okay, nice. All overhead tarps on Maple Campsite now have rain cells. Okay. Reduced visibility of geometry seams where you can see the skybox in Sunny Meadows. Okay. Keys collected will now have the correct name in the journal. In other words, it will know something. You could actually still get the old glitch, picking up uh, the the car key, and it would, for some reason, in certain instances, it would actually label it as the garage key. I don't know why. You haven't needed those other house keys, quote unquote, for a couple years now. So anyway, window rain will no longer make things black when viewed from certain angles. Okay, that's good. Okay, all right. All Brownstone High School windows and doors now have the correct fingerprint material. Okay. All right. So in other words, you don't. The doors aren't. The fingerprints don't look like they're randomized per door. So okay, that's cool. You can no longer place equipment in the gap under the cabin. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Lights will no longer turn on if you turn them off during a flicker. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Add a skybox blockers to multiple areas to stop tiny gaps in geometry that show the skyline. Pigwood, April, Ridgeview, Willow. Okay, alright. That's fine. Okay, we're down at the bottom here. Alright, impact sounds will no longer play multiple times at once. So that's good. That's good. Okay. UI. Skipping the animation when you level up more than once will no longer skip the previous level's unlock pop-ups. Okay. Alright. That's okay. Challenge map names will now be correct, okay? You can no longer complete the ghost photo objective when there's no space in the photos in the journal. I've tested that and that is true so far. Okay, now the known issues. The ocean pattern can be inconsistent during the hunts on Point Hope. All the ghosts will probably have this a little bit, okay? So just bear with it, they'll fix it in time. Small items can occasionally fall through walls and floors in Point Hope. Yes, we've witnessed that on some streams. Some other streamers happen. Interactions can sometimes repeat multiple times. Yeah, and that is perfectly fine. MSAA will cause visual artifacts while dead. That's, yeah. Okay, I don't use that, so there we go. Alright, now we have covered all of the patch notes, which is pretty important. Okay, so I will probably try to edit that into a YouTube video later, but I'm not going to promise anything. Anyway, so that is the back notes, and a lot of those changes are really needed and everything. So before I get into map or anything, I'm gonna have to go pee real quick because I've been just chugging coffee. But I will be back here in a few minutes. Okay, all right, I am back. I am sorry about that. you know, that took me so long. I actually had to go and get take me a pill, get me something to eat. I got some breakfast pills I need to take. Uh, uh, hang on. In fact, yeah, there we go. All right. This is day 6, man. You know, I gotta redo my pills back up. Yeah. All right. So anyway, okay. All right. So all right. So I would like to go to Point Hope, but I am not going to do that at the moment. I'm gonna actually go do an actual proper investigation on this nice cozy Tanglewood and everything, and it is on professional, you know. So I'll be getting 3 evidence, but that's okay, you know. Okay. All right. And there we go. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. All right, let's see here. Donald, okay, all right. Event, Chrissy, EMF, okay, all right. Take this up. Okay. Yeah, the game looks phenomenal. Yeah, they definitely brightened the sucker up. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, I think I know why it's bright. I went ahead and took and did some grinding with a friend yesterday. There we go. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, that looks like the dark thing has been. Okay, all right. All right. So around here, flip light, flip light. Okay, all right. Go get the breaker. Come on. Okay, all right. Oh, it is in the garage. Nice. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and type Thermo Zombie. Yeah, I am really happy that they finally fixed this and brought this closer to the OP original Thermo that we used to have. Okay, alright, wait a minute. Is 735 here? 37? Okay, so you're in this hallway. Yep, you're in this hallway. Either that or you're in here. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, the headlamp does make a sound. Shut it off, turn it back on. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, it's in the kitchen. Okay, but the thing is, what we're going to do is we're still running around, trying to find the bone and the cursed object. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. I don't think I actually explored the kitchen dining, and that's what we'll do right now, because there's nothing downstairs. Okay, alright, so. Copula. Okay, there we go, there's the bone. Okay, just need cursed object. Okay, alright. So, not voodoo, okay, are you tarot? I don't see it. No, it's not tarot cards. Okay, alright. Not mirror. I've been getting a lot of music boxes here lately, I don't know why. Okay, alright, so, we found the ghost, we've gotten all that, so now it's time for the initial setup phase and everything, so. Okay, alright, here we go. Alright, and I think when I go to Point Hope, I think I will actually do a walkthrough on how to get the special bag there. For anybody who doesn't know how to do it, it's actually relatively simple. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, they still haven't added that back. That's okay. Okay, alright, so. Alright, hang on. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, alright, there we go. Oh no! Why did you do that? I actually double clicked it. There it is. Okay, alright, perfect. Perfectly paused. Looks wonderful. You know, so. Yeah. I love that. You know, but anyway, so, okay, alright, thing is, well, go ahead and pause this one too. There we go. That should be good now. Okay. That should be good now. Okay. Okay, see now it's this door. I think that it's interacting with, that having trouble interacting with. So now that it's actually, now that they've actually fixed it, you know, which is really nice. I like it. I really do. So, so now we'll go ahead and place this over here. I know some people are advocates for placing those in the middle. There's and there's a reason why I do not place them. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and take this. Okay, we got UV. There we go. Okay, all right. So throw the stuff over there. Okay, nice. Okay, all right. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Okay, alright. I am not getting spirit box. But boy, is this thing being active. Okay, alright. So let's double check the therm here. Okay, 27. We got freezing. Okay, we got freezing. Alright, so alright, we're looking for something not of this world. Down south. Okay, alright. I am not seeing any orbs. What about you, Cat? Are you guys seeing orbs? I don't. Cause I am not seeing. Yeah, so. Or I'll just go ahead and take and put that down. That did make it. Oh, damn it, I forgot that. I left the light on. Like an idiot. Okay. Close the door. Move. Okay. If I can get it in a bit and then get spirit box off it, it'll automatically be a mimic. If not, it'll be a hunter. So, there we go. Very nice. Oh. There we go. Okay. I don't need a photo of the ghost, so. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Okay. Okay. No spirit box. It's not a mimic. It's a haunter. Alright, so we just need the Cruci objective, right? So, let's go ahead. 65, okay. It is so weird being able to pick up 3 smudges and still have a lighter. Okay, there we go. Sir, can you please go back in the kitchen? Yeah, that is my headlamp that makes that fuzzy sound. Nice! Hello, Domino's. Okay. Alright, so. Because I kind of need to come in here and eat a cruise ship. Okay, alright. You're a Hantu, not a shade. Come on. Yeah. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Well, I'm in it right here, so. That's very nice of it. You know? So. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, alright. Um. Let's see. Yeah, this just prevents, right? Put that over there. You know? You know? Come on. Come on, guys, don't make me do this. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to have to use the music box. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Alright. Okay, that's one glitch I really wish they'd fix is the light cutting off when the cruci gets eaten. I wish they'd fix that. But, yeah, that's just, a minor annoyance. Really. Okay, alright. So that does the thing of the thing for the thing, and we are out of here. Okay. Right. Okay, alright, so.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
There we go. Alright, nice. Okay, alright. What is my next item? I'm at level 80. Has equipment? Let's see. 82 headgear. Tier 3. Okay, alright, that's fine. Alright, excellent. Okay. So odd seeing it. There, it's going to take me a while to get used to it. But then in a few months, almost a year from now, I'll look back on, a stream from a couple days ago or whatever, and I'll be like, man, I remember before Point Hope and stuff, I'll be one of those guys, Okay, alright, so, alright, first things first, okay, alright, what we're going to do is we're going to run in, we're going to find, the ghost. Breaker's first floor, okay, alright. Yeah, my light is on, okay, alright, good. Okay. Alright. And as promised, after I find the ghost and we do the ghost investigation, I'm going to show you how to get a new bag. Okay, so. Is this it? Okay. There it is. Okay. Okay, alright. So. Let's go ahead and start here. 48. 49. Okay, this is part of this room. Okay, so. Okay, but the thing is, I'm not even going to turn on the light. I'm just going to the main light is the front light is the only one I'm on. That cane always gets me. I always think it's the bone. And yeah, that's something else I've got to learn is, oh, okay, never mind. Alright, I've learned it. How to find the bone. Okay. Oh, and by the way, for anybody who wants to know, this is a requirement now. Apparently this is something the devs are very proud of. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Alright, now that we've found the most OP thing in the game, we'll move on. Yeah. Okay, alright, let's see here. Okay, alright, you're not in this room. Okay, and I did find out that hallways, like upstairs hallways here. Okay, alright. These right here do not actually count as a ghost room. So you do have to actually step inside the ghost room. Inside the room because the door does block this area off. Okay, so. Okay, and the hallways, as you notice, are the only place I'm actually turning on lights. Okay, alright, so 62. Okay, I wonder if the ghost is going to be all the way at the top. Yeah, that's an actual thing. Oh, hey, look, I'm 45 here. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, alright, it's in the boys' room. Okay, hi. I'm Ashley Scallywag. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Cursed object hunt. Okay, alright. So, what we're going to do is, because I don't know where all the cursed objects are, I'm actually going to start up here. Okay, this is, okay, alright. There is no cursed object up in this room. Okay, the lantern room. Okay, alright. I noticed a lot of people were having... Okay, is there a cursed object in this room? I don't think there is. Okay, I'll be showing you guys how to unlock that here in a little bit. Okay? But for now, we're just going to go downstairs here. And we're going to search these rooms thoroughly because, like I said, I don't know where the cursed objects are. I mean, I know where some are, kind of. So it is one of those deals that, it's going to take me a little bit to, memorize these. And, alright, so I didn't see any up there. I don't think there's a cursed object in here. Because I know the music box is in the parents' room, I believe. Alright. It touched that shark. That's kind of creepy. I like it. Alright. Let's see if it is a music box. Yes. Look. Music box right there. Okay, alright. So we got the music box, we got the phone. Okay, so now it's time for equipment. Okay? Okay, alright, Ghost, I'm just going to leave this here for you. I'll be back here in a minute. Okay? You go ahead and keep yourself occupied with those toys. Okay, so... Okay, alright, here we go. Alright, so, we're on our way down. Okay, alright, so. Now, I know a lot of people are complaining about the long trek and everything, and the thing is, I hate to tell people that there are longer treks in the game already, so shut up. And because of the fact that you need to understand that this trek right here is actually so much shorter, really, than Sunny Meadows. You know, you get a ghost downstairs, left or right, that's a very left or right wing area, and It's one of those little, yeah, that's so much more of a long trek than this. This is just going upstairs. Yeah, I mean, it just seems long because of the fact that your guy keeps running out of stamina. You know. But I mean, it's not easy going upstairs, and they've calculated that. So, you know, it's very nice. Right here. Right. And the thing is, I really like the idea that they actually put the child's room at the very higher up, because I mean, literally, you open the window and in the summertime or whatever, and let him look out. Or something. There's nothing to spur the imagination like to see, right? You know. Me, I've never been to the ocean myself, but I've heard so many people just rave about it, and it's like, oh, I want to go to see the ocean. You know, I've never seen the ocean. You know. This is the problem with having a round room: is where do you put your camera? You know, okay, all right, here. In fact, oh. Don't tell me this is the only bed you cannot get in on the game. Oh my god. Let me check. Yeah. Hello, Grandma. Not a phantom. Okay, alright, so there we go. If I needed the ghost photo... Oh, look at that. I did need a ghost photo. Okay, so it's not that guy right there. Not that guy, pal. Not that guy. Okay. Alright, so let's go get some more equipment. Bring that stuff in. Yay! Oh. So... you know. Okay, alright, so anyway, oh, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, I'll just drink these more coffee, that'll go. And like I said, you will drain a lot of sanity very quickly on this map. Okay, alright, so no EMF 4s showing up, so probably not an EMF 5 ghost. Okay, so. And it probably doesn't help that I'm running through the house, the dark areas, you know, and stuff. So, but, you know, I prefer to have the light on upstairs. Oh, okay, that's why this light is on. It's not. Oh, here's the hallway. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright, so, alright. This one? Okay, alright, I'm actually just going to... I cannot stand when the camera gets going things. I don't know why it's just a pet peeve of mine. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. 34, 36, 34, 36. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. because of the sandy drain. Okay, hi. Umera, of course. Okay, hi. That's fine. We're going to go back to Point Hope and try that again. Because I mean, it's one of those deals that the sandy drain is, you know, like I say, right now they're leaving the sandy drain pretty much alone and stuff, and I understand why they're doing it because of the fact they, you know, they want everybody to. It's the same thing they did with Sunny Meadows when it first came out. Is they had the sandy drain incredibly high, so you could actually get used to hunting the ghost with the sandy, you know, and seeing the events and all that, and it actually made the ghost hunting very easy. But yeah, at the same time, okay, all right, now I'm not going to get lucky. Okay, alright, okay, so it's, alright, pool room, alright. Okay, alright, so anyway. And I forgot my picture. Yaku, welcome in, thank you for the raid, friend. How are you doing, welcome in, my name is Jason, mainly I do pass on the channel and everything. Welcome in. How are you doing? What were you playing? Were you playing some pass? Were you enjoying it? I hope you were. I hope your day is going wonderful. Thank you so much for that wonderful raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope everybody is doing wonderful. I'm actually on the new map right now. I'm trying to successfully hunt a ghost. The last round I died to a mare because even though I know about the increased sanity drain right now, so people can get used to the map, I did not compensate for it. So, okay, all right. Wait a minute. Are you actually here, Ghost? That'd be cool. Welcome in. I want to thank everybody for being here. Okay, alright, you might not be here. Okay, alright. So anyway, let's just run upstairs real quick and find the I do like to start at the top of the map and actually work my way down. I need to find the ghost room. Last round I actually did it the opposite. Oh, I keep forgetting these stairs here are in the center. Okay, alright, here is the gear room. I do not think the ghost can actually be up here, but I could be wrong. But I am going to go ahead and that lift there is going to be annoying. Okay. Okay, so it is definitely not up here. Then after, okay, alright, we're at 49 there. Is this your room? No, this is not your room. So yeah, it's one of those deals that, like I was explaining, I do have to go into every single room here with the hallways, because the hallway is not considered a ghost room. As long as it has a door on it, apparently, in this map, it's considered a separate room. Okay, alright, not the music box this time. So, I'm actually going to have to find the cursed object this round again. So, alright. Can you be in the bathroom? I have not had the ghost be in the bathroom yet on this map yet. I wonder if it's actually going to be at the beginning of the... Oh, it's here. It's in the game. It is in the game. Okay, alright. So, that means we can set that down. Okay, alright. Let's go... hang on. Alright, wait a minute. Okay, alright. Cursed object... okay, music box is not there. Hey, oh wait. There's a cursed object up in the workshop that can spawn up in the workshop. It's the monkey paw, I think. So there is one way up the top. I forgot about that. I just got to remember where. Oh, it probably spawns here. Okay, because this is the only logical place, because it's literally as you come up the stairs. So, okay, alright. There it is. Okay, alright. We'll need this here in a little bit for the secret up here. Just do not throw it through the door, just place it in front of the door. There we go. Okay, okay, alright, so no monkey paw. Okay, we already know. Okay, we know there's no monkey paw, no music box. That's two. Let's see here. Okay, this is the game room. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Ah, it's a wiggly board. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, what did it do? What did it do? That's switching around. You can't interact with it. Okay, all right. Oh, damn. Shoot. Crap. Oh, god damn it! I got so hyper focused on finding the cursed objects, I forgot to look for the bone on the way down. So we're gonna go upstairs all the way to the lantern room and actually look for the bone now. Great. You know, man, what kind of a, you know, man, you know, damn it. You know, the longer, kind of need to go and get. Okay, as far as I know, I don't think the bone can actually spawn outside up here. I am still, just for the sake of checking, I'm going to check. Okay, alright, so I am not seeing bone. Okay, alright, so there we go. Alright. Okay, so no bony. We'll just leave that door open. Okay, alright. Now, go down to this room, which is the, yeah, I need, oh, there it is. Need light. Okay, alright. So, no bone here. So, there. Okay, alright. Alright, that's a crescent wrench over there. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's a hammer. Okay, alright. Okay, no boat in this room. Okay, alright. There's the stairs. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and, find. Oh, skull. See, I've been walking over it every single time. So there we go. Okay, got the bone. Luckily, it was really close to the top. I didn't have to go into every single room on the way down. That is really nice. And everything, so, you know, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Okay, so now, let's just go ahead and, I have my lighter. You know, protection. Okay, the lighter's still, not great for light, but okay, alright. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay, alright, so. Alright, let's see how much. Okay, alright. See, this time, sandy drain is 70, down to 70. I actually spent a lot of time in there with the in the dark, actually, and I'm actually surprised that that I don't have lower sandy actually. You know, maybe it just seemed longer because I kept running up and downstairs. Okay, all right. Now, the thing is, I do want to actually point out that hang on, is there? Yes, there is. There is. Okay, all right. To really help stop your sandy drain, is best to turn on as many lights in a room now, because I don't know why they did that. Okay, all right. See, that's the thing. In a round room, there's no corners, so it's kind of difficult to figure out. Okay, yeah, there is actually a corner. But thing is, what you can do is you can actually. Now, one thing I do like doing is this right here. Okay, all right. Is facing them as opposite as I can get them. You know, you know, if I can get the dots close to the lights, you know, that's nice. Okay, all right. So, you know, one thing I do like is that you know, I mean, you turn on the lights, you get lower sanity drain. But the problem, I mean, this is considered a small map, so there should not be that much of sanity drain anyway. But I think because, like I say, it's a new map, they want everybody to experience how to hunt in a hyper-aggressive gun on it. So, that door open? I never opened that door. Okay, all right. So anyway. Come on, come on, come on. Move it. Okay, alright. So I have a camera facing that side. I'm going to actually place this one over here. Oh, I see the orb. That's one thing I do like that they've done. Is you can now see orbs. I don't think it's intentional, but they have made it where you can actually see the orbs be in daylight. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, all right. So, yeah, it used to have to be the case when you ever had light on, you could not see orbs whatsoever. So, and they have made the orbs bigger. It seems, you know, which really helps. So. The only reason I was able to see that orb was because it passed over dark objects in the background. You know, so anyway. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and bring in some more equipment. Yeah, I did take my morning pills. Okay, clicking this door. But it's not turning off the breaker. Ah, there's righty. Okay. There we go. All right. Uh, I see my 4. Okay, what is over here that is... Oh! Um, okay, so it's playing with Halactus. Okay, alright, so, alright, immediately we know... Oh, okay, okay. Never mind. Oh, it's still up. Okay. Alright, so... Alright. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing... There's 7. Okay, you're not freezing. Okay. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to have to actually do this. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where... There we go! Spirit box. Okay. Mary Yokai Honoring. Okay. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and run to this truck. We'll check our sanity while we're there. And yeah, and, Yaku, I really do appreciate the raid, and I think, thank you so much. I think, I really do appreciate you. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and, okay, alright, I am down to 55%, which means I am almost in the country of all of this stuff. Okay, alright. Yeah, see, there goes the incident. Yeah, so no longer waiting for this. I love it. Okay. Okay. Parabolic, okay. What do I need? Damn. Bollock. Okay. Look out the jam. Okay. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut that off. Okay, alright, so. There we go. That's it. Can be done. Can be free. Okay, so no UV, no UV5. Alright. Alright. Okay. So the lowest I've seen this is 33. So honestly, I do not think we're going to get freezing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that out. So that could take care of the on there. Oh, wait a minute. We do have Ghost Ride. Duh. I even took pictures of it. Okay, so we got a mare. Okay, alright, so. Alright, I just need some photos now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos. So let's go ahead and go out here and get some photos. And then we'll complete the last objective. Well, actually, I'll complete the last objective after I show the Easter egg. How to do it. Right? Okay, alright, so. Anywho. Okay, oh, that is a nice Facebook picture. Okay, alright. Alright. Still way up there. Okay, alright, so. Yeah, there we go. Oh, steamy. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh, coffee, yes, please. Okay, alright, so. And here we go. Alright, okay. In fact, I'm actually going to. Okay, alright. Oh, yeah, this is even a much better cook point here. Okay, alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, alright, so we'll just. Okay, while we're waiting on that to happen. Okay, alright. To start your Easter egg. Okay, alright, number 1. Pick up one of these. BB is required. So definitely pick it up. Okay, alright. So to start your Easter egg, you'll notice that there is a box up here at the very top that's got a lock on it. Okay, I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, alright, so green, blue, red. Okay, alright. See those are important. Okay, they're not just random. What you gotta do, come over here. There's the pool. Okay, alright. So, okay, so we gotta find the green ball. Okay, right? Where's the green ball? Okay, alright. Ah. Boom. 1. Okay. So next is blue. Find the blue ball, right? Now, the last one's red, not the maroon. That is a maroon ball. Look for the bright red solid ball. Okay? Hear that? Walk over here. Look at that. There's a key. Guess what the key does? You go upstairs. Okay? Alright? Now you'll have to go all the way up here to the actual mechanic room. The gear room. Alright, it flips the breaker. Okay, alright. Pick up your gear. There's the box that you opened. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay, alright. We got that. Okay, alright, now. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back downstairs, turn the breaker back on, and as we're going out, because of the fact you need to go outside for this part, okay? This is a lot of going up and down the map right here, okay? Okay, alright, so okay, there we go. 2, 3. Okay, alright. So, come to the bell. So you see you can interact with it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. You hear that fire light in the distance or whatever? Okay, you would think it would be, you know, like a fireplace or something. I look, first time I literally looked for fireplaces, all kinds of shit. Okay, alright. So, anyway, you come back up here. Okay, alright. Now, like I say, there's a lot of running in this map, okay? The ghost is getting impatient because I'm not paying attention to it. Okay, alright. And, okay, we got the light on. Okay, alright, there we go. Ah, look at that! Over there! See, it spells out UV. So, now, guess what you need? UV, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Oh, look, that glows purple. Why is it glowing purple? There we go. Alright, boom. Now it's purple. Okay, alright. Problem is the eye adaptation. There we go. Oh, damn. Okay, alright. Turn that off. Turn the light on. Oh, look, right here. Okay. And this is what the secret unlocks right here. This right here. Just to drown. Look at all those. That is some cool stuff. And it is confirmed this is permanently in the game. Right? So if you activate this, you can actually see the drown anytime you wish. You know, just a nice creepy little thing. You know, for some ambiance, you know, and stuff, you know. And on a night like tonight, you know, where it's cloudy and stuff, it you know, really bring, I mean, it's just a nice little touch. Okay, so there you go. Alright. Alright. Okay, so now Um, and the thing is you don't have to get the ghost right or anything like that. You can just unlock it and leave and everything, and you'll get the badge. Okay, you know. So that's one little secret here. The tiny Easter egg. Okay, I am. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so and now we're ready for the actual final stage of the game, which is getting the last objective. Which is Sandy below 25, and that is perfectly fine. We can do that. It's literally just, and I don't even need to use a curse object or anything, so, no, really. I'll take 2 smudges and one of those. What is my Sandy at now? Okay, right, we're at 46, so hopefully we won't have too long to wait. And look, you can actually see them from the ground, also. So that makes it even kind of creepier, doesn't it? You know? Yeah. Actually, I do need it like that. We need some ambiance in this. Oh, it's locked. Oh. Damn. The only downside about this is, here, we can do this right here. That will not bring up the light enough to hinder anything, so. There we go, got it. Got it. Unfortunately, I can't see the light at all from in here. That's okay. That's okay. Right, so there we go. Okay, alright, so we just gotta wait for the Sandy to drain, but yeah, the Easter egg, I watched the day of release for the devs, and so many developers and content creators were sitting there trying to figure out how to do that puzzle. You know, so it, you know, and that's creepy that I'm hearing shit down here now. Right. But anyway, you know, I watched a bunch of content creators actually try to figure that puzzle out, which was, you know, okay, that's fine. I think, but spending 6 hours of your stream time trying to figure that puzzle out is just, to me, it's asinine. I think, yeah. So, what I did was I actually searched. I actually looked up. You know what the I wanted to know what the Easter egg was in reference to. I wasn't actually looking to solve it. But the thing is mind you, it came out like at 6:30 in the morning for me, or something like that here, where I live. And but the thing is like at 6:50 or something, there was a video posted on YouTube and how to solve that puzzle. And the thing, I did not watch the video, but I was just like, oh my god. You know, I mean, the dude who did it was like, you know, super fast at it, apparently, so. You know, but there are people like that can just see a puzzle like that and they can just solve it. You know. But yeah, anyway, what tipped me off to the how to solve the puzzle was I saw those pictures and I was like, what are those in reference to? They look, I mean, they visually look different than every other picture in the game. So, and then from there, oh, there we go. Okay, so it did hunt at one point. Oh, it's still hunting. There we go. Alright, done. But yeah, anyway, I saw those pictures and I was like, what are they related to? And I went through the whole, and I immediately turned around and looked at and I just by chance just thought, pool balls. You know, what's the pool table for? You know, and then, you know, and that's when it kind of clicked together for me. So it was like, oh yeah, now I understand how the guy figured it out so fast. I mean, it just clicks together after a minute, you know?
There's some jobs ready for you.
So there's some air. I get a nice little $100 bonus for finding the bone today. And look, right there. See, level up unlocks. Pyramid of the Drought. So, yeah, I get that badge every time I complete the puzzle. So, now mind you only get it once, but yeah, I mean, and of course, it'll be under your special badges. Here. Hey, that's my Apocalypse Bronze. But it's not as cool as the Ferryman. That's why it's on the Ferryman badge. Okay, so let's go to Edgefield now. So that's exactly what we're doing. Is we're actually doing the yep, and everything. You know, so it's one of those deals.
Up before investigating. A ghost here is a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe you.
Okay, alright. That for my lighter. Okay, alright, there we go. Alright, so we are Dave Dyer. Okay, alright. Parabolic, Sanity, and Cruising. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and. Okay, alright, we got tarot cards right here. Snap that pet. Okay. Go to the garage first and see if it's here in the garage. No, it's not. Okay. It's in the basement. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. While we're down here, we're going to go ahead and do 2 objectives. So we're going to rule out the ghost being here, number 1, which is not. And we're also going to search for the bone. Okay. Okay, alright, so cut that off. Okay, alright. Alright, those are closed up. Okay, there we go. Alright, basement is clear. Okay. Now we'll go to the garage and clear the garage. Make sure the moon's not out here someplace. Ah, okay, right here we have ribs. Oops. There we go. Alright. So now it's all about the ghost. Okay, alright. Okay, we got both the cursor object and the bone. Okay, right there. Alright, not back here. See, now this takes me back right here, just walking around, not having to, you know, repeatedly smash about. No, are you here? Wow. Okay. Now the problem is with here is the ghost can actually be above you. Because there's still a bleeding temp, I don't think he picks that yet. And definitely, okay, all right, yeah. See, it's too hot in there. Okay, so all right, so I'm thinking it's right here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and toss that there. Take this, toss this in the middle of the room for the moment. Okay, and that's all 3 items. Let's go ahead and bring in some more equipment and everything. So, yeah, nice. You know, not a lot of hunting really. You know, which makes it useful. You know, nice. You know. Point of Hope definitely makes you appreciate maps like this. You know, it really does. Due to the walking of it. Okay, all right, yeah, you can do that, but you want something? I am going to do it. And there we have it. Okay, all right. So look at how bright and beautiful that is. That is just awesome. I love it. You know, they should allow us to place those just only the tier 3 dots on every single ceiling. Yeah, but I understand. You know, like Sunny Meadows would be impractical because you're not 12 feet tall. But you know, it is one of those deals that it would be nice to be able to. Cutting that off. Okay, all right. I am getting ghost breath here, so the ghost may actually. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, the temperature is going down. Okay, yeah. So the ghost is definitely here. What we want to do is we actually want to put that there. Put one back here. Okay, all right. I heard the microwave go off. Apparently, wants popcorn. No, so. No. Okay, alright, so. Anyway. Bring this in. Alright, so. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually working on doing a, did I hear that right? Oh, wow. Okay, alright. Interacting, ghost writing. There we go. Alright. That's the EMF5. Yep. Okay, alright. Still learning the sound of EMF5. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? There we go. Alright, so we got can it be UV? No. Okay, alright, so this is... Alright, that is useless, okay? Can it be... Well, I got ghost writing, so there we go. It's the spirit. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright, so that was a quick... Find out what the ghost was. Alright, let's see here. Okay, parabolic and cruci. Okay, alright, so what we'll do is we'll take in the crucis and parabolic. That's not a big, huge issue for me that it shut off the breaker for a moment. Okay. Or did it just shut off the hallway? No, it shut off the breaker. Okay, alright. So we'll run downstairs and get the breaker back on, and we'll stand in the hallway for the no sandy drain. That's something really weird is that the ghost can now It's almost like the ghost can just sink through the floor, I guess, or whatever. You go downstairs and flip the breakers off. It doesn't seem to actually open the doors or anything to do it. I think so. There is that. In fact, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to drop this down, go get some salt, bring it in. So I can do two things at once kind of thing. And I'm at 67% sandy. So there is sandy drain going on even though I'm standing in the light. So apparently this one time I could have checked this. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Could have checked this. Okay, alright, yeah, it's still in this room. That's good. Okay. We'll go ahead and turn off on all these lights. So, anyway, so. Come on, just give me a whisper. Come on. Yo. There we go. Beautiful. I love your singing voice. Be an opera star. Okay, alright. Because of the sanity thing, I am going to go ahead and just grab a couple smudges here real quick. Yeah, because I'm almost within 100. And I'm also going to take a moment, go upstairs here. We're just going to check. Nope. Okay, that one does not have a. Okay, alright, that's open. Okay, alright, there we go. That's all I need. Oops. Wrong thing. This is what I need. Okay. Okay, alright. It's going to be looking through my lighter first. I don't think that. Okay, there we go. Alright. So there we go. I see you accepting that salt, please. Can you try to roam? No. Let me double check, make sure of this. Yeah, it does not like me being in the room with it. So it's hovering right around 40. Now, there's no way this is a freezing ghost. Okay. Yeah, so. But then again, it might not even be in that room, and I might be in a hallway here or something. I don't know. So yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's touching a door, but it's, you know, it needs to come over here where I'm at. Now, I do not know if I'm actually draining sanity or not with all these lights on. I don't want to drain sanity. I want to step to the salt because if I can get it to if I can get my pictures and then I can work on my sanity and escape out if I need to. I'm gonna fix something. Okay, alright, it's okay. Okay, there it is. Nice short hunt. I already know you're not on me, thank you. Okay, so my thing is, why did you not use Cruci? That's something that's bothering me. Why did you not use that Cruci? Okay, alright, hang on. Let me go get another smoke ship because I needed to use that Cruci. Okay, alright. Even though I had all those lights on, I was still suffering sanity drain. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright, I got all three smudges. Okay, so I just need to drop one here. Okay, let me check. Yeah, okay, it blew the breaker. Okay. Okay. I didn't move that over there. Hopefully, it will try to hunt from that room again. And at that point, it'll just blow the. It'll just eat the Cruci. I don't know if the Cruci bug has been fixed. They didn't announce it in the patch notes. Okay, you hunted from back there. Okay. Okay. Two smudges down, that's five, another smudge to go. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind. I think it's Okay, there we go. Alright. I think... God damn it. Starting to piss me off, guys. Okay, alright, so... Alright. So have you actually stopped being in this room? Yes, you have actually stopped being in this room. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, so... Blew up a light. Big whoop. Okay, alright. $68? I need you to try to hunt on top of me. But I am having trouble finding this ghost. Oh, are you back in this room? Yeah, it's back in the room. Now I'm actually standing on a crucifix. So, alright, so, come on. Oh yeah, that's right, you're a spirit. You're gonna take 3 minutes to hunt. So, honestly, I can't wait till I actually get tier 3's crucifix again. So, honestly, I thought they would actually lower the level of the... Yep. Okay. All right. Here. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're in this room now. Okay. But because of how... There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to keep the ghost right here in this room with me. I think so. Because if I can keep it right here in this room, there's more chance of it actually using the crucifix. Unfortunately, if it hunts without using the crucifix this time, and I survive, I'm gonna have to actually just leave and go, you know. So, yeah, you're not really that scary. Okay. Where is it coming from? What the hell? You know? Where is he hunting from, right? Yeah, he's hunting. See, that's the thing, is he's hunting from somewhere else. You know. So why... Uh-huh. But as soon as he got done hunting, he came right back to this room. What's that? There we go. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Up spirit. 3 photos. All the photos and 3 objectives. Wonderful.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
A very annoying spirit. Wow. Okay. And there we go. There's Edgeville. Done. Okay. So we'll go to Ridgeview. Right?
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Okay.
Starting the investigation. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Okay. So, Benjamin. Okay? Clint, Enoch, and Para. Let's see if it's here. No, it's not. In the basement. Okay. But we'll have to come back here in a minute. Oh yeah, this is the one that, yes, at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, are you over here? Yes. Okay, alright. So there we go. Alright. Got a light. Yeah, so, okay, alright, so the new Sandy, the way it works is basically as long as you're in the shadow like this, your Sandy is draining. In fact, I think the whole, every map now has sanity drain again. No longer can you just turn on a light and not have sandy. But I don't think the light thing is working correctly. Because I've noticed that, on certain maps like Edgeville there, even though I had all the lights on, I don't think I still drained sanity. Okay, alright, wait a minute. Okay, alright, 59. 45? Are you in the hallway? Okay, alright, yeah, I think it's here in the hallway. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, no voodoo doll, no summoning circle, wiggly board. I'm getting a lot of wiggly boards now. Okay, there we go. Okay, due to the fact that, I'm gonna say that's where the ghost is. It may be, it might not be, I don't know, but that's where I'm gonna say it's at, so, we'll go ahead and continue that. I know they tried to fix the, oh wow, that's horrible. But yeah, I know they tried to fix the ghost constantly choosing this room as its ghost room, right? But seeing as it's actually part of the ghost behavior, it just, the ghost just tends to pick. Okay, alright, so okay, it's really weird that the. Okay, all right, because of the fact that I can't place it quite where I want it. It is now just best to do it this way. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So. Alright, anyway, but yeah, the sandy drain is, you know, and this is just going to take me some getting used to the new sandy system. You know, it going back to pretty much the way it was before they, I guess, tried to fix it or something. So. Okay, alright. Alright, it's doing a lot of EMF 2s there. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, it's going down here. Okay, alright, excellent. Okay, and the thing is definitely go ahead, don't be shy to put the book down the hallway just a little bit. Because really you don't want the books to be too close. I know some people will actually just almost stack the books on top of each other, and it's like, you know, why? The ghost is not more likely to write in the book if it's on top of each other, you know. There used to be this trick, and they took it out, that you could use the tier 2 dots and place a book right next to it. And it would, and the ghost would actually be encouraged to write in it more. Hang on. Okay, alright. Maybe dots, I'm not sure. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? There we go. Alright. Okay, we got spirit box. Straight out of the gate there. There's evidence. Okay, in fact, I probably should go ahead and cannot be Goryo, so I don't have to worry about that. So if it is dots, it will show up for the naked eye. But I'm also going to have to take a small break and go use the restroom. So I'm actually going to leave you guys here. And so you guys can look for Dr. Norb for me. I'll be back here in a few minutes. Okay, all right, I am back. I am so sorry about that. I actually had something go kind of sideways on me, but that was okay. Okay, all right. So anyway, no dots, no orbs. I take it. Okay, the light's on. Oh, weird. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and go back in. I take this. Okay. Do I have, okay, this spirit box, that's all I have. Okay, alright, so anyway, yeah, I've been on for a bit. I CMF5. Okay, so there we go. Alright, Spirit Race Twins. Okay, well, we can do a race test real quick. Okay, alright. Okay, there we go. Did I actually grab this when I first came in? No, I did not. Oh, you're out in the garage now, I bet. Nope, there's the dots. Okay, alright. There's the dots, it's a race. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, do I actually have to get a ghost photo? No, I don't. I just got plans and parabolic, and we can get out of here. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I'll go ahead and take these three in. And, because, I'm not gonna be able to get salt picks from a freaking race, so that was a waste of time. But let's go ahead and, get these in here. Go. Alright. Go grab the smudge and the parabolic because I imagine I'm still draining sanity and all that nasty stuff. So. Oh no, it actually looks like I'm doing pretty good on sanity. Okay. There we go. Okay, alright, so, alright, got what I want, where I want it. Okay, alright, so anyway. So, yeah, here in a little bit I am going to have to actually end stream, and everything, but depending on who's on and all that, depends on, if I, actually, raid out or not. I should be able to just... Come on, this was for... There we go. Okay, alright, so, okay, alright. Oh, you see how the one book is actually thrown Enclosed. So. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, so. Not even on the second page yet, good God. Okay, alright. Oh. Okay, alright, so that was interesting. Right. So, I mean, there's no cursed object, so no cursed hunt. I mean, but let's go outside and actually take some sandy pills. So, okay, alright. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, alright, yeah, I am. Okay, alright, we'll grab the other two smudges too. Hang on. Okay, alright, so. Weird. Okay, alright, so. Weird. Let's see here. Okay, alright, there we go. Oh. How did I end up over there? Okay, alright. What's my sandy at? Am I almost all the way up. Okay, alright. So now I'll just go in and try to get the rest of these picks real quick. Hey, I just need 3 more picks. That's all I need. And then we can leave, you know, because of the fact that I've done all 3 objectives, it's fine. Okay, so. Okay, so we're pretty much back at the start, so I should be able to get the last 3 picks kind of quickly, if it'll. I mean, it's obviously still here, it's just dotted, so. So. And I do not have a Crucian, so. You know. There's the EMF5. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through the event thing again. Oh, that's fine. I'll take it. Okay, there we are. We're done. Okay, we can go ahead and leave. You notice the race? We got all the pictures. Oh no, what the hell? Oh well. The very last picture didn't count. What the hell? Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I would prefer it to be a perfect game, but yeah, I mean, it's not required. I need to learn to let that go. So,
Welcome back.
and it is race. So there we go. Okay. That'd be all the copy. Starting to get a little sad. Right. Okay, alright, what we're going to do is we're going to do the Willow as a final map. Another thing, and after that we will go and see if there's anybody that on that I might want to raid or not. You know, but I'm not sure, you know. And if there isn't, I will just go ahead and in stream another thing. Okay, alright, so. Alright, anyway. A music box, Mr. Key, no tarot cards. Okay, alright, so we'll go to the garage first, as usual. Okay, no breaker here. We'll come back there here in a minute. I'll put the bone. Oh, nope. We'll just grab the bone right now. There we go. Right. So we got the bone. Okay. Come on, come on. Downstairs hiding. Okay, 50 degrees. 41. Okay, 42. Alright. It's almost 50 down here. Okay. So 50 in there. Okay. It may actually be down here. Okay, but anyway. 40, alright, 51 degrees. Okay, this door is open. Okay, it's 51 degrees in here. So let's go through. We have to come in here anyway. Yep. Okay, alright. Okay, we now know it's the voodoo. Which makes it nice. Seeing as I know a lot of people think, you know, because Willow and Tanglewood are actually small maps, that they would go really, really quickly, and these can actually be the longer maps, actually, because they are so small. Okay. See, and as you notice, I'm trying to hug this. Okay, alright, not there. Now step over in the hallway. No. Okay. Right. Okay, it's 50. Okay, alright. It's here. Okay, alright, yeah, see? Alright. The only place that I've noticed that was below 50 is downstairs in that one room. I see, okay, alright, yeah, see, we're getting cold here. Colder. So. Hang on. I don't believe I have to turn that on. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and rule out Mare for now. But like I said, I don't believe I turned it on. And stuff, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and this. Okay, all right. So, anyway. There. Okay, alright. Yeah. Look at that beautiful room coverage. There we go. So yeah, it's definitely one of those deals that will be yeah, I think I am going to try to include Point Hope into the normal rotation. I may take Grafton out completely. Due to the fact I've never, when I first started playing the game, it was a different map and it was nice and stuff like that. But you know, as I played, I realized how bad the map really is. It's just so dark. You know, I mean, that's the only thing that makes it bad. Is if they were able to take and do some lighting adjustments just to the farmhouses, that'd be great. You know, but you know, I understand it may take a way too much work. I think so. I mean, that's the reason I'm hoping the reworks that they are doing to those maps are. Here, I'm gonna put that one there. This one here. Take back here. Okay, 36. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. But yeah, you know, and I am excited to see the reworks. And as soon as they start hinting about the reworks, you know, and stuff, I will start playing the farmhouse maps more and showcasing them in their fullest extent. But until then, I'm not going to worry about it. I think there was nothing for Point Hope to replace this time because it's an added map. But honestly, I do think in time that Point Hope is going to be. I think Point Hope is a replacement for one of the other maps. You know, probably prison or high school or something like that. If it's not a replacement, it would actually shock me. Okay, alright. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Okay, alright. I'm not getting Spirit Box. So, I am just going to straight up roll it out. You know. Due to the fact that, Spirit Boxes tend to, really respond on, the Tier 3. You know, I very rarely have a ghost that, you know, does not respond on it. So now, if I get this the second time I go in, I'll just go ahead and mark it. But until then, I'm not going to worry about it. And of course, you know. Okay. Let's see. We'll go ahead and take the Christian Escape and Firelight. Okay, alright. I guess I'll take Firelight, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it can be Gloria. So I may have already gotten dots and not realized it. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, alright, it's not Ghost Rider. Okay, so there's that. And yeah, see? Okay, it's literally doing a ton of stuff. Oh, yeah, that's what I need. Okay, there we go. I mean, it could be in the Baki, but, you know, I highly doubt it. What we're going to do is, because it's not a race, we are going to bring in the salt and get those photos real quick. Like, we're just going to fill up the book, get it done and over with, and then we'll figure out the ghost, and then the objectives. You know, that's how we're going to work this. Okay, alright. Let me see, what's my sanity? Okay, 86. Okay, that's... the thing is I have noticed that it seems like there's a hell of a lot less sandy drain on Tangle and Willow here. Due to the fact that they only require, it seems like they only require a, oh, UV. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright. Alright, we know it's UV, so. And as you notice, I do not take a picture of the fingerprints. And the reason why is because of that. In the patch notes, it did not say anything about them fixing that particular photo system right there. And the fingerprints tend to you miss the fingerprints. You know, so that's one of the reasons I don't do it. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do is okay, all right. I think you just blew out the firelight, which is fine. I don't care. What I'm actually looking for is orbs or, yeah, orbs or dots, and maybe freezing. Tell you the truth, I don't know. Well, go ahead. Okay, I am not seeing orbs. And if it's a Goryo, it may not die. Even though dots are, I believe, required for Goryo, I think it's a force evidence for Goryo. But the thing is Goryos tend not to like to do their force evidence. So there's that. Wait a minute, did I just see dots? No, let me... Okay, alright. Okay, alright, so... Okay, cut off the breakers, that's fine, I don't care. Okay, alright, throwing objects. Maybe that's what I saw, was throwing an object. But, it is dots. Okay, alright, so there we go. It's a Goryo. Okay. Okay, alright, so, with that in mind, okay, what we'll do is we'll take a couple smudges. Okay, alright. In fact, this one here. There we go. Okay, alright, that's how I want it. Alright, so, what we're going to do is we'll run downstairs, turn on the breaker again, and, we will go ahead and hopefully the Goryo has stepped through the salt. It has not yet. Okay. So, why is it not stepped through the salt? Because it has to step through the salt to get through to the breaker, right? Very odd, you know. I have been having, you know, I have noticed that the ghosts are less likely to give you salt now, apparently. I mean, it's not roaming out of its room, which is... Oh, it's rude ghost. Very rude. Touching the doors. Like that. Yeah, see, its fingies are still here. Oh, there it is. Finally. There we go. Got him. Okay, alright. Alright, so now, repel and escape. Okay, alright. Okay, there we go. I forgot about the... Okay, alright, do not have a hiding spot there, do not have a there. Okay, alright, oh, I have the living room hiding spot. Excellent. Okay, alright. Okay, and yes, I'm actually going to be starting a curse hunt deliberately, so... Give me the heart pin, damn it. There we go. Got it. Ah, there we go. Just have to survive the hunt. Done. Okay, there we go. Done. Done. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, all 3 objectives, all 2 photos. Ghost, you know, can't deny that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. Okay, alright, so another wonderful, perfect investigation. Man, I'm sorry to say, I just cannot take my eyes off of that. That is so cool. You know. But, as soon as I proceed and everything, you know, I will definitely, probably switch it to the next Prestige, which will be Prestige 10, actually. Okay, and, let's go ahead, and, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on ending here. We're going to go ahead and leave the game, and I am going to go ahead and bring up and see if there is anybody I wish to raid. Hang on, let me go over here. Oh, hang on, I gotta get that out of the game. Okay, alright, there we go. Alright, so let's go back to Twitch here. Let's see, yeah, there's nobody that I can raid at the moment on, you know, I do have, certain friends and stuff I do like to raid, and, oh, and just, FYI, I probably will not be raiding a certain streamer anymore, or even going to their stream. In fact, they're lucky I'm still following at the moment. But that may change in the future. And I think, until the next time, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so until the next time, I want to wish everybody a good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. I want to bid everyone a very fond farewell.